So in this video I'm going to attempt to build a house out of every wood type. So let's see how I do. So what I'm currently thinking is maybe something a bit like this, as I think it would be pretty easy to fit in multiple wood types with it still looking organized, especially as you can add quite a bit on the insides. So that is what I'm going to try to do. And just for the record, I am not the best builder, but I am pretty decent at building. So let's get into it. So what I'm currently thinking is like some poles here, pretty decently similar in something like this. Oh well, then also up here, and then maybe a window, something like here. Just pretty simple. And make this big, maybe feature there's some different wood types. I think I'll find out how I do it as I go along, but this is using oak logs and spruce. And there's like 3 more wood types, so it's going to be pretty hard to fit all of them, but we'll see how I do. Okay, so yeah, there's a few more wood types than I had expected. It's oak, spruce, birch, jungle wood, acacia, and then we have some more down here. We have mangrove, dark oak, cherry, pale oak. I don't count bamboo, so. And we got crimson stem, strip warp stem. I'm not gonna count the nether wood, as normally don't count that. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'll start by adding like a little ground to just add some elevation. So I'm gonna start by making like a little lifted platform for this to build using dark oak and cobblestone. And I can use cobblestone as I can still use other materials than wood. But so I've built a nice little simple platform, and I just threw some acacia in here, as it's one of the few places I'd be able to put it. So I just put it here. So now I think I'm gonna get starting on the main thing with like the spruce logs and stuff. So yeah, let's get going. So I have just finished the building, and I used every single type of wood. Well, if you don't believe me, I will just now I will show you why I used all the different types of wood. So starting with oak, and this one's pretty obvious. There's oak here, there's oak trapdoors, there's oak basically everywhere. Next one, the one that's featured, I'd say the second most of spruce. So yeah, there's tons of spruce. There's straight spruce logs here in the railing. There's spruce logs here. There's spruce logs basically everywhere. Also, there's some spruce trapdoors up here. So next one, birch. Birch can be found on the insides of the building, and here, on like the balconies, including this balcony. Jungle. So jungle's featured quite a bit, as it's featured up here in the top as the roof. And the next one, acacia. So acacia isn't featured that much. It's on the bottom story here as the floor, and then the floor here of like the starting platform. And let's move on to the next one. Dark oak. And dark oak can be found quite a few places here in the platform. It's basically the supports of the platform, you can say. Can be found here, holding a lanterns, and it can be found here in the roof as these stairs here, or whatever you want to call them. Next one, mangrove. Mangrove, I counted this. It's only been used in doors, and the doors are still wooden, so that's the mangrove. Every single door here is made out of mangrove wood. And cherry. Cherry's probably the one that's the least of, as this is the only visible cherry. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 visible cherry blocks, as they're only used right here. Next one, pale oak log. This one actually used way less than cherry. It's only been used right here as the railing, but it's still been used. So that's why all these different woods have been used, and this is the finished product. Nice cohesive build that makes all the woods look like they actually fit in. Well, that's basically it.